and I hope you get deported to Gaza. And I mean that, sir. You are a racist idiot.
Why are you raising your voice?
Yeah, okay. I'm raising my voice because you're a moron. That's why.
I'm tuning in here. I just don't understand why you're making race an issue, accusing Trump of being a racist. He's not. I mean,
sure.
How is it racist by him cracking down on these major cities? I don't understand.
Sure, I'll answer you, my friend. So first of all, these cities that he has talked about, they all happen to have black mayors. So let me ask you a question then. Why is it that he'd go into D.C. and Chicago when per capita the crime rates are lower than they are in many other cities across the country that have white Republican mayors and white Republican governors? Why is that, sir?
So it appears that Shapiro's argument here is that Trump is a racist because he's trying to send in and bolster law enforcement inside of areas which have black mayors. And so he's only doing this because they have black mayors, not because there's crime issues.
Well, quite frankly, the culture of the inner cities that are ran Chicago, D.C.
The culture?
The culture.
What do you mean by that?
Yeah, the black culture.
Oh, okay.
The black culture.
The black culture. Okay, so let me ask you a question. Was it black culture on January 6th in D.C.? Was that black culture, sir?
So first debate strategy employed here is he's not going to talk about the topic at hand, but he's going to shift to the next topic. What the fuck does January 6th have to do with what they're discussing right this second? Nothing. Has nothing to do with it at all. The black culture have anything to do with J6? What does that have to do with what you're discussing, dude?
What would you call that?
Patriotism.
No. Patriotism. Okay, so it's black culture when it's crime, but if you beat police officers on January 6th, that's patriotism. Is that what you're saying, sir? Is that what you're saying? Because you sound like okay. Well, then you're an idiot.
This is a very typical tactic that you find leftists doing all the time. And unfortunately, this caller probably can't do anything about it because he's on the mute side of things. But what he's doing here is he's just reframing. Is that what you're saying, huh? Is that what you're saying? So that's what you mean, right? Very, very typical, very low tier for a debater to do, by the way.
Then you're an idiot. Okay, keep him on. Don't hang up on him. Ashley Babbitt was an idiot. She went in on January 6th, broke the law. She deserved it. And for you,
I was not expecting that. This guy wants to debate on ethics? He wants to debate on ethics? Well.
you to call people who beat police officers patriots makes you probably a white supremacist. So my question for you.
She beat a police officer?
You, sir, is what time is your Klan rally tonight?
There we go. So he's going to use you're a racist, homophobic, this and that, and blah, 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 blah.
I'm not
imbecile.
Part of the KKK.
Let me ask you. Yeah, you are the KKK. Let me ask you another question, you imbecile racist turd.
So it seems that Shapiro's entire goal here, as irritating as it is to virtue signal to leftists. It doesn't seem like he's actually trying to make cogent points for his worldview, but rather that he's really trying to kind of signal out to the leftists who could be a potential audience base for him that I'm on your side and I'm calling these people the names that you want them called and yada, 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 yada. If Shapiro is of, and that is come on, man. Keep it TOS friendly.
Let me ask you another question. Since you think beating police officers on January 6th makes you a patriot, what would you say about Black Lives Matter protesters that beat police officers? What would you say about them? Are they patriots too?
They're savages.
Okay, so you're a savage if you're black and you beat a cop, but if you're a white person and you beat a cop on January 6th, you're a patriot. Is that your take, sir?
No, it's not.
No, yes, it is. That's exactly what you said. You said if you beat a cop on January 6th, you're a patriot. And I just asked you, what if you beat a cop during...
I was on Piers Morgan with him. That's true. I had equipment that was overheating because I didn't have AC in the garage. He also went on a rant about how I was making all that up. Where's the receipts? So I'll bring the receipts to the debate and show this idiot that he's stupid. He was trying to clout for him and say, "Oh, Andrew ran away." Blah 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 blah. This is all
Black Lives Matter protest, and you called them savages. I caught you because you're a racist. Why don't you at least own it and admit that you're a racist, you white supremacist?
Everybody,
Go ahead. Go ahead.
not everybody beat a cop. They're
I didn't ask you about everybody, you stupid idiot. Answer my question. I'm going to ask it one more time, you white supremacist doofus moron, you. I didn't say everybody, you jackass. Answer my question. If you beat a cop on January 6th, we know people were charged and convicted, and we've all saw the video. If you beat a cop on January 6th, does that make you a patriot? Because that's what you said.
I mean, you can be a patriot and a criminal at the same time.
What would you call somebody? What would you call somebody who beats a police officer?
Not a very good guy.
Okay, so I'm going to ask you now for a fourth time and answer the question, you white supremacist idiot. If you beat a cop on January 6th, what does that make you?
It makes you a criminal.
Okay, thank you. Thank you. Why was that so hard for you to admit? So here's my question for you, sir. When I asked you that question and you immediately called them a patriot, but yet when I ask you the same question about a Black Lives Matter protest, you call them animals. Why is that, sir?
Because they burn down buildings or looting.
And what did they do on January 6th? What did they do on January 6th?
I don't actually recall any buildings getting burned down on January 6th. I mean, I'll fact check myself here, but I'm pretty confident that. Let's see. Nope, no fires that I can see. I don't recall anybody saying anything about fires on J6th. One was burned. Yeah, I don't. Which one?
By the way, I don't condone that behavior. They're criminals as well. Yes, they did. They destruction of property. Are you kidding me? Defecating on Nancy Pelosi's desk, breaking windows. What the hell are you talking? She deserves it. She deserves it. Yeah. So you think it's okay if you disagree with a politician? You're totally okay with any everyday citizen walking in there and taking a crap on somebody's desk. Sir, you are not a serious person. You are Donald Trump's base. You are a white supremacist turd is what you are. And I hope you get deported to Gaza. And I mean that, sir. You are a racist idiot.
Why are you raising your voice?
Yeah, okay. I'm raising my voice because you're a moron. That's why. And you're wasting my airtime. You are your typical Donald Trump supporter. We caught you. Proof that you are a racist. Apparently, if you beat a cop at a Black Lives Matter protest, you're an animal and a criminal. But yet, when I ask you that question about January 6th and people who beat cops, you're a patriot. That makes you a white supremacist, racist piece of garbage. That's what you are. But James is next on PTL. Hello, James. James, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Yeah, hey, James, what's going on?
How are you doing today?
Good.
I was just seeing your social media over the weekend, and you posted a picture of the shooter was wearing a Trump shirt. Is this the case?
No, I don't believe that was. I believe that was a photoshopped image.
So you lied. So he lied. He didn't fact check it, and he lied.
And I've said that publicly. And no, that's.
So you lied. Refused to vet any of the sources and just flat out lied.
That's not an image. That was a real image. That was an image that was put up, I believe, by CBS, where he was wearing a different shirt. That's my understanding of it. But no, my understanding is that was a photoshopped image. Unfortunately, we see photoshopped images on social media all the time. I'm not someone who photoshops images. I didn't do that.
But you just retweeted it.
But what we do know is that he comes from a Trump-supporting conservative family. We know that. So does that answer your question?
Well, I was just wondering because you left it up for multiple days after many people told you to Photoshop, and you still left it up.
Mm-hmm. So what do you want? Do you want to?
So-
you want to? You want? Did that
well,
bother you a
I
lot,
just-
sir? That bothers you as a Trump supporter?
Yeah. It's bothersome when you lie your ass off. Why can't he get in his frame either? Get in your frame, dude. Come on. This guy, he's like peeping his head over like he's in, what was that guy? Chris Hansen. He's peeping his head in like he's Chris Hansen. Have a seat right over there. Poking his head in. Come on, man. Get in the frame.
Well, you just need to be helped.
Does it bother you? Does it bother you as a Trump supporter? Tell me. Why does that bother you, sir? Does it bother you? No, tell me. Tell me.
Lion Brian.
Okay, so
Lion Brian.
are you going?
Lion Brian. Oh, man. I like that. So this guy has an overtly aggressive debate style, right? Where it seems that the entirety of his approach is to do the shotgun approach. Does that bother you? Is this? It's 100 questions. That's going to be a very unfortunate tactic for him. This dude is such a piece of garbage.
Lion Brian.
Boy, we have some real lunatics. We have some real lunatics. on the
Lion
show.
Brian.
Okay, so you can call me anything you like, even though I answered the question honestly. But let me ask you a question, sir. Does that bother you a lot this weekend? It bothers you so much that you couldn't wait to use your little Trump fingers to call into the show and call me. By the way, do you even know what a liar is? You see, if I went on the air. Okay, hold on. No. That was rhetorical. Let me explain to you.
Somebody who with intent tells things which are not true. That would be a liar. So it seems that if this guy has gone ahead and said, hey, I've been corrected on this multiple times, but then doubles down on it anyway, that would appear to me to be a lie, yes.
Something. When somebody pod down Tucker Carlson and his feminine laugh for a moment, please. Hey, jackass, let me explain to you the difference between pot him. If you can pot him down all the way, that'd be great, because I don't want to hear Tucker Carlson for a second. You see, this is what a lie would be. If I went on the air right now, knowing that it was a photoshopped image, and I said, no, that's not a photoshopped image, that would be a liar. Or if I knew I lost the 2020 election, but I lied to this day and said that I won in a landstorm, that would be a lie. It's not a lie to put up an image when you don't know that it was photoshopped. And
what about after you do know that it was Photoshop, you keep it up? This guy is a tool. You'll dominate him in the first 3 minutes of the actual debate, and he has a beard, so he's less of a man. I just trimmed my beard today.
Then when you do know that it's photoshopped, you admit it on the air. So, you don't, by the way, you sound like the Joker, sir. So was it a lie when Donald Trump said he won the 2020 election? Was that a lie, sir? Yes or no?
There's the deflection.
Answer the, no, it's not a deflection.
It
Pot
is
him
a
down
deflection.
Again. Pot him down again.
It's 100% deflection away from the topic. And the leftists are really good at this, but I'm really good at not letting them do this.
If we can pot him down all the way, that'd be awesome. Thank you. So it was not a deflection. I answered your question. Z, did I not answer his question directly?
I'm pretty sure you did.
Yeah, I didn't deflect at all. In fact, I owned it and I said, yes, it was a photoshopped image and I was unaware of it. So now I'm not deflecting. We are moving on from that because I admitted to you that it was a photoshopped image, an image that I did not Photoshop. So now I'm asking you a question. Let's see if you don't deflect. Was it a lie when Donald Trump said he won the 2020 election? Yes or no?
Are you ready?
We're waiting. Everybody's waiting. Was that a lie? Yes or no?
Hold the L on your bald forehead.
All right. Thank you. Okay. Thank you very much. Notice how he doesn't want to answer the question. Another MAGA